Hey guys, this is Don't Sweat the Technique, and we're here with another episode. So today we're going to go over a third side control escape technique. Still keeping it pretty basic. Again, you're going to want to see our first video that we put out just for some fundamental concepts and stuff from escaping the side control. But today we're just going over the basic side control with the crossface and underhook. So once our frames are freed and we're on our edge, like from the first video we showed, now instead of dealing with the underhook, we're gonna deal with the crossface. So what you're gonna do is take both your hands essentially once you're on your hip, and you're gonna want to find the crook of his elbow here. You're gonna frame with both your hands, essentially making something they call it an A frame, which is just you're making an A with your hands like so. So Chris is here, I'm A-framing on his elbow here, and I'm just tracking him really. So as he tries to cross-face me, he can't. And I'm able to move my upper body freely. So once I've established this connection and I'm tracking him, I'm gonna pass it over to the other side of my body here. And as I'm passing it, I'm rolling with it, posting my arm up, coming up to my elbow. And from here, I'm freeing my hips if I can. Once my hips are out, I can keep Chris away, and as he tries to come back into me, it's really hard with this grip. So I can honestly even come out here, come for the back or something, but your highest percentage most likely thing is just letting go of here and just pulling him back into your closed guard. So we'll go over it again, but there's a lot of options off of it, but we'll show one other option and the basic one. So on our edge with our frames passing up to our elbow, hips out from underneath his hips. What I mean is, see his butt right here, see my butt right here. I need to get my butt out from underneath of his. Once that's out, even if he's hugging onto my legs really tightly or really hard, as long as I'm keeping my hips or my butt away from him, I'm sitting pretty good. And as he starts facing me, eventually I'm just gonna pull him back into my guard. So, and the next option, the last option we're gonna go over actually, it's just, if you're familiar with the Turkish get-up, that's essentially what we're doing. Set it up the same in everything, 3 concepts, passing it over up on our elbow here. Now, if he's really tight and he knows what we're doing, he's gonna try and keep his hips aligned with my hips. So as I'm trying to scoot out, he's scooting with me. So also against bigger guys, this is more common. What you're gonna do is you're gonna keep this elbow grip. If it's no-gi, you're gonna be cupping the tricep. It's a little less important in no-gi. Maybe you would cup or something, but essentially you're posting just like you would a Turkish get-up. You're bringing your butt up, getting your base underneath you, and taking him towards his arms. And honestly, right now I'm recovering from a knee surgery, and I wasn't trying that hard. And see, I just dumped Chris over like that. So if you get I'll do it again with a little bit better technique, but it doesn't take much is my point. It's a strongman looking technique, but pretty effortless. Boom. It's just important to come up to your hand, I think your elbows and knees here, and then you're posting and stepping up on one side. Works pretty smooth. Lastly, just want to show conceptually that these escapes, both what we showed in the last video from the underhook and the blocking the crossface, it's better used before your opponent gets side control rather than after. Even though they're great side control escapes, they can be used almost as counters or as a setup off the pass, you know? 50% of a guard pass is securing the pass. It's not just getting past the legs. So if you think of it like that, say Chris here, he goes to knee slice on me. So slowly he comes to knee slice. I know he's gonna knee slice, so before he can get his side control, he's through. I know, oh, it's already too late. So what does he want? He either wants his crossface or his underhook. So say he made the mistake of not keeping his elbow tight here, and I'm able to pummel in. From there, I'm coming up onto my edge and doing like we executed in episode 2. Come back, See if he goes for his crossface from the knee slice. I'm blocking it as he passes through. I'm up. Boom. So, I think the saying is, what is it? It's an ounce of prevention's worth a pound of cure. So, with that in mind, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for next week's videos.